Hi everyone, welcome to Happy Soul Tarot. I'm Samiksha. I'm a psychic medium. I'm a tarot card reader, a spiritual life coach, manifestation coach, many things. um, we're going to look into the 2022 theme today, and this is a pick a card reading. So I'm going to pull out 5 cards for you guys to choose from, and you can feel free to choose more than one if you feel drawn to. And we're going to look into what is going to be an overall theme for 2022, some challenges that might come your way, what blessings are going to come your way, what kind of help you might receive, whatever messages that really come to me. I'm going to take these cards that just came out. Okay, we have 4 here. We actually have a 5th one, but I seem to have dropped that one. Just a second. Okay, here we have the 5th one. So these are your options, 5 options to choose from. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Okay, I'm going to take these cards as well. So these are, I was thinking about the challenges, like a main challenge that you might face or overcome in 2022. So this is your challenge card right here. Okay, let's get straight into the reading. Hi all, for all those who chose card number 1, I've kept it right here for you. We're going to first look into what the overall theme is going to be for 2022. Okay, just like what is something that you may experience. We have the Page of Wands here. Beautiful. Okay, I definitely see a lot of you would be coming to terms with your new self. I think 2020 and 2021 has been an year of purging, an year of internal changes, not just external but internal changes, because I think all of us were forced to sit with ourselves in quiet, and it has pushed us to understand ourselves better. And the Page of Wands here actually tells me that you sort of are feeling, at terms with all your quirks, with all the things that you've been through, with the way you have handled certain situations in life. Some of you, I do see, have come out of really painful heartbreaks, or heartbreaking, changes in relationships. And this is relationship, of course, it depends from person to person here. For some, it is very old friendships. For some, it's a romantic situation. For very few people, this is also about family, parents, siblings. So I do see that you have sort of embraced the fact that you will be embracing you will be embracing the fact that you have emerged through those situations nonetheless, and you're almost doing like a victory dance here, that okay, I've left a lot of it behind and I still have some to take with me, but I have decided to take it in my stride. It's really nice. So let's look at what challenges are coming towards you in 2022. This can be something that has been ongoing from before, and you might actually be able to overcome these challenges, or it can be something new. Let's just have a look and see how the card goes by. The Hanged Man. So I do feel that this is a particular situation that has been going on for quite some time. And this actually now talks to me more about relationships, about feeling stuck or stagnant. And you're trying to grab onto whatever you can find comfortable. You're still trying to hold on to the old things, just like here, what I was talking about. You still have the old things with you, but you also have the new things. You're also trying to grab onto what more can I get, or how can I get moving in life, but you're not really ready to leave some things behind, right? And the challenge here, honestly, is all about taking that chance. you know Let go of that leg, and even if you fall, you will learn how to swim. But at least you will be in a new place. At least you will not feel stagnant, and it might just take you down an adventurous road. But it is upon you to grab that opportunity for change, that is. Okay, let's look into what other messages we might have from the spirit here. um, let's look into this hanged man here, get a little bit of insight as to what this is about. The hanged man, please, dear spirit. The Five of Wands. So this constant this constant sort of back and forth fight with yourself and with the certain person or the certain relationship that we have been talking about. um, the back and forth can be put to a stop and be brought to a resolution, even if one person takes a step towards that, you know and in this case, you're the one looking for answers. It technically should be you. you know Sit down, have a conversation. Whoever comes to your mind when you're watching this reading, this can be about that person. Okay, it can be an old friend you've decided not to speak with anymore. It can be an old flame, um, like I was saying, relationship with parents or a sibling, family, somebody whom you were very close with, but now you can't see eye to eye, you know. And because of that reason, you feel completely at a loss. You feel like, I'm losing out on everything here. What do I have to hold on to? And yet, you're unable to move forward. You're unable to accept what is truly happening here. So in 2022, I think within the next few months, not like the whole year, I feel like within the next few months, you will actually understand a lot more. Like, you are still shedding a lot of old trauma and you're healing those, and you will allow more and more clarity to set in. The challenge for you is going to be whether you allow that clarity to set in and then take the necessary steps thereon, or else you can choose to stay with those challenges and be like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. Life is so confusing. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Somebody should give me somebody should give me an answer. But the answer is right there. You can decide to and move on from this relationship or rebuild it in a healthier manner. But you need to move out of this particular relationship that already exists or that used to exist, so that a better rebirth can happen. A rebirth will more growth can happen. Or you make space for another relationship. Okay? What else, dear spirit? Anything else you want to tell us about? Nine of Swords. I feel like because I placed it under the challenge here, I feel like this is an indication that you will not always be in this space where you feel so out of control, you know. Um, I guess around mid towards the end of the next year, say September, October, like the third quarter of the year, towards the end of the third quarter of the year, I feel like you will be rising above this confusion, above this sadness, and that fear of change, you know. I feel like there'll be more clarity setting in because you will finally just let go. You will finally understand that you can't control the change, you can't stop the change, and it's not healthy, you know. That's really good. I am also going to see what blessing is coming in for you for 2022. So this can be in relation to this entire reading, or it can be in relation to anything else, maybe like a message. Take what resonates, guys. Triumphant success. See that? You go from being hanging by, trying to hold on to life just to be able to feel comfortable, to finally successfully moving on. I think it's incredible. You are finally, you see that hand coming out of the ground or the grave of sorts, like whatever you want to take it as. It's and there's this beautiful light coming out of the sword here, right? So it actually tells me that you have nothing to worry about. The next year is the initial few months might be a bit uncomfortable, a bit emotional, and maybe a bit mentally exhausting for you, but you will be able to overcome those challenges. You will be able to deal with these people or the relationship or relationships, if there are more than one people who came to your mind, that is. Whatever the case might be, you will be able to overcome a lot of these challenges in the next year while you keep growing into a new person, while you keep healing some of your past traumas and moving on forward with more compassion and more, like gaining more and more clarity, okay, over the course of time. So 2022, I feel, is going to be a huge year of change for you, where you will understand a lot of things about yourself, a lot of things about your relationships, the way you treat a particular person in a relationship, the way you are treated in a particular relationship, all of that, So just keep breathing. I need you to know that you've got this. Whatever you're doing, it's probably the best that you can do. Okay? So you've got this. So this is your reading for all those who chose the first card. You can like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Like the video, share the video. I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye. Hi everyone, for all those who chose the second card, we are going to first look into a general theme for 2022 for you guys, okay, all right. Probably not the best way for me to shuffle in this tiny space that I'm using. I just feel like taking this card here. All right, the Emperor. You're going to feel like you're in charge, and you have been working really hard. I can see that. Even though there are times where you feel like there's not much you're doing with life, but deep down you realize that you have been working really hard towards building a life, towards maybe giving time to your family, building a family, your work, of course, career. For some of you, I feel like you feel that you've not done much on the career front, or you haven't really been able to achieve your goals, and it's made you a bit bitter, I feel. um Not just bitter, like it I feel like you've lost hope or losing hope, with regards with your career. So if that is the case, I think you're being too hard on yourself, you know. I get it. Like a lot of you, I feel, are thinkers more than feelers, Even your feelings are turned into thoughts, okay? And you may not be big on communicating how you feel, what you're up to, what you're thinking. So the theme for 2022 here is having control, being more in charge, being more in control, something that you've always wanted, and you probably feel comfortable in this space, okay? Like a part of you does want to be very relaxed and chilled out, and you want to, meet people, hang out, all of that. But a major part of you wants to avoid all of that. And you seem to have built this presence about you that people find intriguing, okay? um, some may even call you pratty, snobbish, quiet, or introvert, but in reality I think a lot of your feelings, a lot of your actions haven't been reciprocated the way you expected them to be reciprocated, in different aspects of your life. So it's just made you have this hard exterior, right? And I think that is the exterior that you're totally keeping in charge in the next year. In a good manner, though. Okay? Let's see what challenges you might be facing in 2022, or it might be something that has been an ongoing process for you, and it will. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just stopped talking in between. I realized it might sound really funny on camera. Um, Challenges, like I was saying, this career thing, I think a lot of you felt like your dreams took a long time, or have been taking a long time to finally come through, and you've been working and working and working and working, and you're still working, and things just keep going, but it's not flourishing like it is flourishing for the other people, okay? I think you constantly have this thing where you end up comparing, yourself with others, or you might have been compared with other people. So I think it's incredible though that as a challenge, when you get the Knight of Pentacles, you feel like you're struggling with money, but in reality you've become so comfortable with the climbing up the ladder in the proper manner, or the struggle, if you may. What I was saying is that the Knight of Pentacles in challenge actually talks to me about the growth that was expected compared to the growth that you have actually experienced, okay, in terms of money and career especially. So I have a feeling though that this is a positive challenge for you. This actually tells me that with this focus and control that you have in 2022, you will be far more disciplined in terms of money, finances, and career. You might be planning a shift in career, or a change in job, or might have a business idea that you want to give a shot, or branch out in your business, whatever this is. I feel like this is something that you will genuinely want to try with full trust on yourself that I've got this, I've got things under control. I know whom to take help from, I know what to do here, all of that, you know. So let's have a look at what other messages Spirit might have for you. Is there? Okay. The Queen of Swords. Let me just take out one more here. Sorry, I'm not doing any reversals, and that's the reason I'm turning the cards around. We have the Queen of Swords and the Six of Wands. You know, it is absolutely incredible. Oh, I wasn't going to take this, but your shadow card, that is the bottom pile, bottom deck card, is the Temperance here. So let's just keep this on the side. It's just so beautiful. The Queen of Swords actually talks to me about taking complete control, just like the Emperor here. And with this kind of crystal clear focus and energy that you are moving into 2022, maybe not yet, it might start setting in around January or February. So, but you finally get that focus and clarity, you know, that you always wanted to have, that you always kept looking for. So this is actually setting in for you in 2022, and you will finally take up challenges that you you probably felt like you aren't ready to take up previously. Okay, and with the Temperance card here as the bottom, I think a lot of self control, a lot of balance, a lot of balance between your mental and emotional health is also coming in 2022. Okay, you're giving yourself time to adjust to certain facts of life, that different people have different timelines they work with. You know, somebody might become famous and successful at 18, while somebody might become famous and successful at 60. So you're sort of just slowly accepting the facts of life. All right, and that is incredible. I'm going to look into what blessing might be coming towards you in 2022. It can be in relation to these cards, or it can be something totally different. Let's just see. Actually, what am I looking for? Okay, got it. Material and spiritual prosperity. How gorgeous is this? Material and spiritual prosperity, and that is exactly what our entire reading is about. The challenges that you might face in 2022 in relation to your material status. Okay, and that material status pushing you to become more in sync and balance with yourself, with the realities of life. Okay, will actually allow you to prosper and grow way more than your imagination can, has taken you so far. There's a lot of success coming in for you, a lot of stability coming in for you, a lot of material gains and spiritual balance coming in for you. This is incredible, guys. So this is what I have for you, for all those who chose the second card. I hope you enjoyed the reading. You can like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I would love to hear from you in the comments about if how your journey is going in 2022. If this is something that you can relate to right away, whatever it is, just write to me. I love connecting with you guys. Okay, so take care. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome to your reading. For all those who chose card number 3, we are going to check what is the theme for you for 2022 and then move on with the reading. Just going to... You guys saw that? This was the card that fell out even before. Incredible. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. That is beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune is the theme for you for 2022. So I'll tell you what, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. 2022 is going to be a year full of changes for you. You probably have been hearing that a lot already, or feeling that way already. But I think for some time now, you might have felt like nothing's moving. You might have felt stuck, like this spider like guy is on the net. You might have felt like there isn't any change happening and I'm just there. I'm doing the same damn thing every day, you know. But what's happening in reality is that in the next year, you will be going through a lot of uncomfortable changes. So the stagnant time that you have right now is actually allowing you to process a lot of emotions, feelings, memories that you may not have processed in the past, And I feel that in 2022, you will finally re- uh, sort of get over these memories and feelings and just accept it at face value and be like, okay, that has happened because, well, had to happen. But I know that today I'm in a much better place than I was before. I am stronger, I am more in sync with myself, or whatever it is, I'm independent, whatever it is for you. So you will finally um, embrace those parts of yourself, okay? And there are huge, huge changes happening for you in 2022. And because of those reasons, 2022 is going to be uncomfortable but also really great because once you get past that cycle changing, the phases, the in and out, and all of that, once you get past that, you are going to be blossoming. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is here not just to talk about you getting money or property, or it's not about that. It talks about fortune changing, your life changing, the wheel turning, all of that. So it's a good thing. 2022 is a year full of happy, healthy changes for you. Okay, let's look into what challenges you might face. Four of Cups. Okay, so you will be experiencing a lot of, I feel like you will feel emotionally disconnected from your loved ones, maybe, even yourself. Like, there, it's a possibility that there are those days where you will just not understand yourself. You'll just be like, who is this person? I just don't get it. What does this person really want? you know and I think time and again, almost all of us go through these kind of phases. But for you, this phase comes as a challenge here because then it is up to you to look towards the bright side and let the wheels turn and let the changes come in smoothly. You know, um, I feel that it's going to take some emotional courage from you to finally let these changes come in so that you can move on in life and you can be happy and you can be truly in sync with yourself, with your goals and dreams, and your relationships can flourish. You can flourish in any and every aspect that you desire, right? Let's look into what other messages the spirit might have for you. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. An instant feeling from the cards that I have is that you have been healing from a relationship that didn't work out for you. Okay, this is a romantic relationship, and for a few, this is a very old childhood type friendship, you know, and you're healing from that relationship not having worked out anymore or not being what it used to be at some point of time. You may not feel like you are yourself also because um, this person doesn't feel familiar to you anymore, you know. But what I see happening for you is that if you actually just turn your head around, like, I just want you to look at these three cards here, okay? This is you looking at the past, going like, I danced around so much and still all I have is emptiness, you know. But if you just turn your face around, somebody is here offering you a bowl full of adventure and love and affection and memories, you know. You just have to take that bowl. It just, it's so beautiful. It's all right here, right? And I feel that 2022 will actually make you a lot stronger emotionally. You will be in a much better place than you have been ever in this lifetime. Okay, you will feel so much more in control. In control in the good sense, as in not like you have to be a control freak, but you will be more open to adventure, you know, more open to giving people or things a shot, right? So 2022 is actually going to be a year full of love and reflection and introspection for you. Okay, let's quickly look into the blessings coming towards you. This can be in relation to this reading or just in general. Let's just see what comes in. Okay, sacrifice. All right. You know what's incredible to me is that you have rainbows, not just in one card, but in two cards here. There is so much hope here for you, you know, so much hope. You just have to let life do its job. You know, you have to understand that holding on to those, you know, wanting to stay in those murky waters, but still wanting to move on, it doesn't work that way. You have to heal yourself. You have to understand that letting go of certain relationships is a part of life. As painful as that is, it's a part of life. Yes, I feel like a lot of you feel that you have made major mistakes and that is the reason this person isn't in your life anymore. But accept that you made a mistake. What might have been a mistake? Why did you make it? How can you improve on it from there? What do you understand from it? Apologize, forgive yourself, and move on. This is one chapter in your life. It might turn around and come back at some point of time again, but to keep dwelling onto it is not healthy. Okay? So, the blessing coming towards you is that you will finally be able to, I think, get out of this funk that you're feeling for quite some time, and you will be able to be more in touch with yourself. You will be able to forgive yourself. You know, you will be able to finally understand that it's not just one person that is responsible for a relationship, it is two people or more, you know, and everybody has to put in that kind of work. Okay, so this was your reading for all those who chose the card number 3. I sincerely hope you give yourself that chance to get out of this, you know, sort of gloomy dark clouds that you are in. Okay, and I hope you give life a chance. Enjoy it. There's lots of things to do, lots of places to see, lots of people to meet. So just go for it, right? And yeah, okay, so I hope you've enjoyed the reading, and I hope it is helpful. It has been helpful for you. Do leave me comments below as to whether you can resonate with this. Is it something that you look forward to, or how 2022 has actually been for you? I love to hear from you guys. And like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. Take care. Bye. Hi everyone, for all those who chose card number 4, we're going to look into a general theme for you for 2022, how things might be. And okay. Ooh, sorry, that might have sounded really weird. We have the devil here, and it's a very interesting card here if you would like to look at it. The devil here actually tells me, as a theme for 2022, that there are still things that you're trying to work through. Your inner demons, or like a certain darkness that might have started setting in, but you just keep pushing it away. But actually, it can be a bit scary because you don't really understand it. It feels familiar, but very unfamiliar, you know. This can be about an addiction, going overboard with things, or like taking life changing decisions. This is for someone specific, for a few specific, very few specific people who are into smoking, smoking and hard drugs. All right. Or if at some point of time you had been taking them, I feel that you need to really look after your health. Maybe get some tests done. Just, just really take care of your health. I'm not getting so much of anything else, but more of that. Okay. For those who cannot resonate with that part of it, I feel like there is certain personality traits that you feel like you need to change, or you don't really like them about yourself, but you just can't help it. These can be anger issues, they can be control issues, they can be even things like procrastination, inertia, things like that. So whatever this is, if there is something that has popped into your mind, then totally go for it. Whatever this habit or a personality trait or a situation that it is, that you are in, I feel like that is sort of going to be an highlight for you on 2022. I think the healing aspect of the situation is what is being highlighted. It comes in the forefront, like it's right in your face. It's like you can't avoid this anymore. It's going to be a make it or break it situation here, and that is the reason I advised you guys to just look after your health, do some tests if necessary. Let's get into the challenges that you might face in 2022. We have the Page of Swords in reverse here. The Page of Swords in reverse with the devil actually talks to me about things getting out of control for you, going overboard. Maybe it is about going to an extreme, you know, not being able to find moderation or balance in certain aspects of your life. And that sort of starts spilling out into every other aspect of your life as well, you know. Overthinking is definitely a part of it. I think moderation, no control. These are certain words that are just popping into my head. So, if this is something that you relate to, I urge you to get help. Talk to your loved ones, talk to professionals, talk to healers, life coaches, anybody you feel comfortable with talking to. But this is something serious. You need to take control over this situation here. You know, it is at some point of time, it will become life threatening. Um, Even if not to the extent of life threatening, it will rule over your life in a manner that becomes extremely uncomfortable. You know, let's have a look at what are the messages Spirit might have for you. Okay, let's just take them. We have the Four of Cups here and the Six of Cups here. So a lot of emotional turmoil coming through as well. And I say turmoil and not in a happy way, because it's a feeling, guys. You know, um, there's a lot of old trauma you're carrying, and 2022 actually highlights a lot of that trauma, highlights these certain habits that we've been talking about. You're being asked to be patient with yourself. Spirit knows that you've tried really hard. It knows the reason you got into this situation here. And your ancestors, your guardian angels, the whole team, the light team, they're all there for you. They want you to take the help. They want you to ask for that help, you know. If you've been seeing a lot of ravens, I feel like this is a raven and not a crow, okay? If you have been seeing a lot of ravens, it's like, take that as a sign from Spirit that help is just around the corner. You just need to ask for it and then take it at its face value. All right, it's quite emotionally heavy for me to even feel some of these feelings, because it's just so much. You've been through a lot, and I think some of these habits were your only way around to deal with a lot of these emotional situations. But there is always hope. Look at that. Birds again. Bird, the raven here. You just have to turn around and ask for help. All right, you are not alone. Firstly, just ask for help. Okay, let's look into what blessing might be coming towards you in 2022 amongst all of this. Okay, it can be in relation to all this or something else totally different. Victory and success. So it seems like you will be able to take control of the situation here. You will be able to get out of this emotional space that you have been in for quite some time. You know, I actually feel like taking one more here. So let me just. Truth. Victory and truth. Talk to me about accepting the good, the bad, the ugly, all at its face value. You know, it talks to me about everything being like you taking everything that this is how it should be. It's better this way. You know, having experienced and then moving on is better than not having any experience at all. I think you will I don't want to sound like when you're not in a good space and everything positive starts to irritate you, even though you keep looking for something positive. I can talk about it because I have done that for so long at a certain point of time in my life, and I get it, I totally get it. But that's the thing. I mean, I think probably towards the end of the next year, you would actually realize what is the truth of all of these situations, why it happened, um, how you have emerged from it, the people who have helped you, the everything. I mean, I feel that 2022 is a year of introspection and acceptance for you. More than healing, the healing will follow, I feel. It's going to be more of a year of acceptance for you, that these are the things that I realize that I have an issue with this, you know? And that's a beautiful, beautiful start. Right there is a start towards success for you. Okay? Accepting the truth about yourself. Right. So I do hope you find peace, you find helpful people. They are always around. You can always get in touch with me through the website. Write me an email or call me, message me, whatever you feel comfortable with. Feel free to get in touch, and if there's something you just want to talk about, go for it. I'm right here. I would love to connect with you, and we can together figure out how you can embrace all of these parts of you and still move on towards growth, like grow from these experiences. And yeah, so I hope this video has brought you some clarity and some given you a little bit of push to get help in whatever aspect this is about. And I wish you all the very best and a beautiful 2022. Okay? Go strong, keep your strength. I send you love, strength, happiness, light, all the good stuff. Okay? So take care, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, everyone. Welcome to your reading for all those who chose the fifth card here, the last one. And I'm really excited to do this reading. The fourth one was quite heavy, so I had to sort of take a little break from there. Okay, we're going to first look into what theme is set through 2022 for you, okay? Just like a general theme for the year. I feel like taking this one. Oh my gosh, the Ten of Cups. The theme for 2022 for you, my dears, is fulfillment. Just that feeling of utter gratitude and fulfillment is what I feel for you. And I think you will feel so blessed in so many aspects of your life. My heart is so full right now. I'm struggling to find words. There's going to be a lot of love for you in the next year. Love from within and love all around you. I think you will as an individual give yourself so much love and credit for living life a certain way, for dealing with situations a certain way, for overcoming a lot of obstacles that at some point of time you just didn't know what you would do, how to deal with them. I think you have been working very hard and you've been witnessing the growth. But in 2022, you would actually feel like so much has been accomplished by you. You will feel proud and happy and abundant and grateful and all the good things. Okay, like there's going to be I also feel like you will have some choices to make towards growth, choices that will bring in more growth, abundance, money, happiness for you. But either way, it's not that one choice is better than the other, but one choice is quite different than the other, you know. So, yeah, I feel like this is your underlying theme for 2022. It's a good thing, yeah. Let's look into what challenge you might be facing in 2022. Okay, I think that the Page of Pentacles here actually talks to me about that choice that I spoke about. Um, this is clearly a choice in relation to something physical, something material, right? So it can be relationships in terms of family, getting married, settling down, or house, home, um, moving to a new place for work, business, work, job, some of these things. Okay, whatever you associate best with, I feel. I think even though you feel like you've been blessed with so much already and it just keeps growing and growing and growing, these choices that you do have to make in the next year, I think this will help you keep moving on. So you won't really get the time to sit in one place and enjoy this abundance for very long. You will have to move on to the next best thing for you. And even though this change might feel like it's moving so fast, but actually it's a really good thing for you. And it's good that it happens, you stay in the momentum, instead of taking a step back and taking a break to enjoy that abundance at that point of time. Because I feel that after you've made that choice, after you go through those changes, that is when you will have proper time to just relax and enjoy yourself and rest and really reap the benefits. So let's look into what other message spirit might have for you. This one's feeling a bit jumpy. Let's take this one. The Magician. So this choice that you have and the Hierophant. Okay. There are a couple of different messages coming through right now, guys. I'm going to just start spitting it out and just take whatever sits well with you, okay? One is that you have been manifesting so many big things in life, and miraculously, you feel like you are at the bottom, like you're at that door and you just need to open that door, make a choice to open the door or move to the next door. And either way, the doors will lead you to success and growth and lead you to fulfill those manifestations, okay? And it'll just feel so right. There are no wrong choices here. I want you to know that they're going to be extremely different choices, but there are no wrong choices, okay? The second message is that new love is coming in for a few, okay? This is somebody new, completely new, all right? Completely unexpected. You might think at times that maybe I should go to the malls, I might end up meeting somebody there or this or that or whatever you feel might happen. You will not be prepared for this meeting, and it is something that is bound to happen. It's destiny, okay? So this is new love and settlement happening for some of you, a few, very few of you. The third message I have here is that, I almost feel like I should have done like 8 or 9 picker cards instead of 5, because this feels like all the messages are just coming in the last one. So, the third message that I have is about business and work. Okay, I honestly am not getting job so much, but if you are in a job, it might be about certain ideas that you have been having for a certain business, um, or it can be about investing in a business while you're in a job. Okay, see what works for you between the two. If this is something that that resonates with you, then the cards are here to actually tell you that it's a good idea to go ahead with it. It's like a thumbs up, that yeah, go ahead with it. The idea is good, the investment is good, the plan is good. So it's like a thumbs up, it's a positive thing that you have going here. And let me see if there's something else. For those expecting to procreate, have babies, um, it's a good time for you to start manifesting a family life and pregnancy. Okay. Um, I feel that 2022 can be potent for you. So, yeah, go for that. Manifest it. Is there anything else? I think 2022 is a really like a cherry on top kind of year for you guys. It's really sweet, it's very nice. Let's see what blessings might be coming towards you in 2022. What are the blessings coming towards you? Solitude. Okay, all right. I feel like taking one more here. And transformation. It is incredible that with such a fun, light reading, you get the blessings are like so in your face. So you have solitude and transformation here. The solitude actually talks to me about the choice that you're supposed to make. You have to understand that you can take as many opinions as you would like, take as many inputs as you would like, but ultimately the choice is yours to make, and you already know what choice you want to make. Okay, deep within, if you feel like, when I say you already know and you go like I don't know, so sit with yourself, take a few deep breaths, just quiet your mind down, really, really focus. Okay, focus on the question at hand and imagine what life would be if you chose A or B or C or D, whatever, how many other options you have there. Okay, how life would be. How do you want your life to look like? All right, just like sort of sit with yourself, just really trust yourself on this. Okay, because you have this opportunity to really use your intuition, to really use the knowledge that you already carry. All right, and you will beautifully allow the changes to happen just almost very naturally. It will just feel like this is how it's supposed to be. I think it's incredible, the whole transformation and the solitude and the whole reading. I feel is so peaceful. It feels right, and that is the feeling that even you will carry through 2022. Okay, so this was a reading for all those who chose card number 5. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. I wish you such a beautiful year to come. Obviously, it already is, and I hope you keep growing and have a fun time. Okay, take care, guys. See you next time. Bye.